the how and the why of the crop circles is debatable.
Okay.
What would cause someone to fake something like this, and how did they do it? Well, let's take a look into a known hoax and try to answer some of these questions. Hopefully, we can answer some.
We definitely can.
All right.
Maybe.
What hoax is it?
Well, in the 18... I'm going to start right from the beginning.
Well, at the beginning of time, there was a big bang and a white bat.
And a white bat. In the late 80s and early 90s, the Ministry of Defense in the United Kingdom started to investigate the crop circle phenomena. In 1991, two men stepped forward and said, "Bitch, do I got a surprise for you? It was us. Gotcha."
Right. What was their names?
Doug Bauer and Dave Chorley claimed that they fooled the world and that they were secretly doing these designs for years. It was them.
Likely story.
Yeah.
Actually, it was them. But anyways.
Some of it.
Yeah, not all.
No. I'm assuming that these men were inducted into a special clandestine organization which for centuries had been based on playing one large practical joke on the entire world.
Ha! Gotcha!
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Many people believe them and even solidified their belief on...
They could be everywhere at once, man.
And nowhere
They're
at
one
all.
with the mind.
They get everywhere and nowhere. I'm assuming that these men, I said, many people believe them and even solidified their belief on the true origin of the circles to be from two random British dudes.
Yeah, we'll get in that into fucking theories.
Yeah.
Because as soon as someone says I did it, it's like, ha!
Yeah,
Told you.
Told you. I knew these were fake.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. The two men claimed that they created all of these formations using only planks of wood and rope.
Right.
Now they would get these...
Which, by the way, has been proven to be possible to make this actual thing.
But we'll get there in a few minutes.
Yeah. Thank you for your boo sound.
That's not what I meant. Apologies. So they would take the planks of wood.
Yes.
Like, we'll just call it a fucking 2x4.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, 2x4x8. That's probably manageable.
They would just step and walk,
Well, yeah, they would take rope on either and tie it to the ends and then bring it over to the center themselves, and they would step forward and step on the 2x4. I'm doing a visual thing. Sorry, audio listeners.
It's okay. You're doing a mix, actually. You're
Good.
You're talking. You're step moving forward. I mean,
so that's how they would do it. But as the narrator says, the geometric complexity and scale of these formations found not just in England but all over the lead.
All over the lead.
There's no comma. But
all over lead too.
Not just in England, but all over, lead researchers to question whether these two men really did it with a rope and wood, spanning internationally as well.
Yes.
What are they trying to say about British people? They don't think they could handle it.
Right. Now that, of course, there could be.
I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Go.
No, I'll get into it in theories.
All right. Linda Moulton Howe believes that these two men could be part of counterintelligence units in an effort to make everyone and the phenomena just go away. So Linda Moulton Howe says that these men even went to lengths to recreate their practice, and their demonstration was lackluster to say the least. They went out there with some of these researchers and they're like, look, this is how we do it. And they did it, and you can see the pictures in the videos they had in the episode.
Yeah,
fucking looks like shit.
Really?
Yeah, they're in broad daylight doing it, and they're demonstrating how they're doing it, and it looks like shit. They were fucking like all janky and ovally, and not in like
there was pressure. Then there was pressure.
They looked like shit. Yeah. She says that these men went to the lengths to recreate their practice and demonstration. As I said, the formation they made was off kilter, and in pictures I saw looked pretty lame. Not like the cool ass ones you see frequently in pictures. Linda Moulton Howe says that for those who have been in real crop circles, it just doesn't feel the same.
Right.
Now, here's another thing reported with these circles. She says that the energy, the space, the frequency one feels when standing in a crop circle is just completely different than just across the line of crops that are still standing. Giorgio!
It's like a buzzing noise, or not noise, feeling. Yeah. It's like tingly.
She said if you felt tired, like you were about to fall asleep, if you walked in there, you just felt energy.
Yeah.
And alive. Or something, I think something like that. Giorgio, he made another appearance.
Hold on. Giorgio Cam.
Cam.
You gotta fire it up. Oh. Giorgio.
His insight is that you can clearly tell the difference between man-made and unknown origin circles because in man-made ones, the boards will break the stalks and even leave them in disarray, while in others of unknown origin, the stalks are simply bent over and matted down, sometimes even braided and intertwined with each other. There's a lot to unpack here.
I didn't know there was braided and intertwining ones.
So remember how I said earlier that the socks were not broken.
Yeah.
They were matted down.
Yes.
When you do that board method,
Yes.
9 times out of 10 it breaks the stalks.
Seriously.
Yes. In all of these crop circles, most of the ones of unknown origin, obviously there's fake ones, but all the legitimate ones, they're matted down.
Right.
Now, they even showed pictures, too, where they're braided together and intertwined. If you took that board and you just went, wah, and knocked them all down and did a whole
braiding. Yeah.
And did a whole bunch of shit, they are all, like, fucking disarrayed everywhere. No order to them. But with the unknown origin ones, he's calling it.
Yes.
Sometimes they are woven together, and they showed pictures of it. They're literally like fucking like over woven.
That is
and then they all go uniformly. Like if you saw in some of those, you could see the rings as they go.
Yes.
You know, it's all very uniform. What was that?
I'm trying to.
Are you on the pictures?
I will be on the pictures. Yeah.
The one that I said probably has a compass.
Yes.
Look at that center. Look at the lines.
Mm-hmm.
They're like going into a point together.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? Those are probably braided together. Look down the center of the points. You see how they're going together there?
Center of the points. I see them now. Yep.
Yeah, it's like going down at an angle.
Yeah.
They're probably woven together.
No, it makes it look like a 3D compass thing.
Exactly.
I actually didn't notice that before until you mentioned it. But yeah, right down the center of each one of those.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what you have when you have the compass. It's that center.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yes. That was credence to our boy Giorgio.
Another one that makes you go,
It's very hard and time consuming to fake. Not impossible.
Yes.
Just hard and time consuming.
Yeah.
Which is the time consuming, like you mentioned, is a big factor for these. I'll probably touch on this more again in theories and final thoughts.
Okay.
I will touch on this in theories and final thoughts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
And final thoughts we'll touch on.
The hoaxing, it's difficult. Not impossible.
Yeah.
Difficult.
It is, yes.
And there's a clear, definitive line between faked ones
yes,
and unexplainable ones.
I'm hopefully I got all the ones I got. 7 of them I'm pretty confident it'd be very, very difficult to fake.
Yes.
The one...
Once again, not impossible, just extremely difficult.
The size, the intricacies, the level of mathematical
precision,
knowledge and precision.
Yes.
And not having anything like nowadays. Yes, you could have a drone and someone telling you what to do, but
right, but not
even
in the 90s.
then. But even then,
right.
One night, drones have a battery life. It's only going to last for an hour, I think. Yeah. So you're going to have to continually do this in one night. Anyways, we'll get into it later.
Next time we go squatching,
yeah,
we should get a drone.
It's
expensive, I know, but that'd be cool.
We should see if we can borrow Uncle Tom's drone. Anyways.
Anyway. So that was it for hoaxes.
Oh. Well, long story short there. Not long story short, but
difficult.
summation, difficult but not impossible.
Yes. That's where I was going earlier with it.
Yeah.
Then we got sorry.
Sorry. Well, we kind of do that.
It was
all
my
the time.
bad.
Don't be. No, fuck it. Let's look at some theories now.
All right, do it.
I jotted a couple down and wrote some notes on it. And
I jotted one down too, and I wrote some notes on it.
Love it. Theories. My first one I jotted down. Is this some alien race trying to communicate with us, or are they just vandalizing some graffiti in the fields? Some reports see flying dark things or balls of lights flying over fields in absolute silence.
Consistent.
You mentioned the balls of light.
Yep.
There's been also reports of that. And in the Stonehenge one, there was a report of mist over the field, broad daylight.
Yes.
Was there more?
No.
Okay.
But I just remember something that goes along with that. They showed a video in the Ancient Aliens episode that I could not find anywhere on YouTube.
Okay.
Supposedly, there was literally a video of a ball flying over the field, and the damn crop circle was being made underneath it as it was going.
How long ago was that?
90s.
Which would be, not impossible again to do video editing to make that.
No.
But
They just briefly flashed it. I'm like, whoa, this is like an incredible video. Why are you not showing this?
you sure it wasn't recreated by them?
No. Yeah,
that was the actual video.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll look it up, and if I can find it, I'll throw it in the video. But if I can't,
I looked
sorry,
for a long
can't.
time.
Okay. Well, that sucks because that'd be awesome.
Right. Unless it was fake by them, but it was pretty wild. It looked real.
Well, modern technology. But
anyway, sorry to cut you off.
Don't. You're fine. That was
Balls
really
of
all I
light.
had. Balls light or miss or anything.
Yeah.
Like, are they communications from aliens that vandalize or vandalization graffiti that they're leaving upon us?
Yeah, the peace one actually meant dick.
Yeah. But in
Spud's
that,
dick.
Spud was dead, remember? He died in Patreon.
Yeah.
We had a memorial for him and everything. Did he relive? Is he alive again?
No, but he still had a dick at one point.
Did he?
It's a memorial to his dick.
Do we really know that he had a dick? It is an alien. We don't know
Well,
what they have under the hood.
They had a glass.
Dildos. Yeah, that's right. Spud has returned. Yes.
Rejoice.
Huzzah. Huzzah. Well, you got like the peace treaty crop circle. Is that a message like, hey, we saw your banner you sent out?
Or you got straight up messages with the binary one.
That's where I was going with that.
Sorry.
Also with the Chibolton Observatory one, they had a legitimately exact same thing. They shot out into space to communicate with extraterrestrials. Was returned in a crop circle with the DNA and a different solar system different. The DNA and the solar system different. So,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, am I keeping you up?
Shut up.
Anyways, so all these direct messages back to us.
Yeah.
Interesting. Or the binary code one, like you said.
Yeah.
Which is cool because
That one's
conduit closing.
Bell noise.
Bell noise.
My favorite.
Bell noise.
Bell noise. I gotta go, boys. I'll see you later. It's the lunch break.
That's why I'm confused if it was actually a bell noise or if it was like a dong. You know what I'm saying? Anyways.
Bell noise.
Bell noise. Are they being left there in an attempt to scare us?
Maybe.
By aliens? Like in the Mel Gibson movie Signs, where the crop circles were announcing the arrival of a race of evil aliens. But my question is, why would
Who
they...
didn't like water? Who couldn't handle water and went to a planet that's 70% water?
I love the
Which is
movie,
what
but
it
that
sounds.
was made no
Stupid.
sense. It was like an escape out of it.
Yes.
Like, oh, we can't do this. Anyways, my question is, why would they create these beautiful, intricate, lovely patterns to say that, hey, we're evil and we're here?
Well, they probably wouldn't.
So that's why I don't think that
It's definitely more of a peaceful thing, or it's a prankster
communication
thing.
thing or prankster thing. Teenage aliens just graffitiing the shit out of a planet.
It's the equivalent of TPing. TPing someone's house.
Are they remnants of portals that were opened and now closed?
Ooh.
Or open and closing, not opened and then closed.
Thor
Open and
Odinson leaves behind a
closed.
mini
You
one.
son of a goddamn bitch.
Sorry.
Anyways, yes, Thor Odinson, like the Bifrost closing, leaves it on the ground, the impression.
Yeah.
Are they like messages from...
Heimdall.
Like the message states in the alien face crop circle that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Conduit closing. Is this referring to a portal that was closing and he had to get his message out? Conduit is closing. Is that evidence
Bell noise.
of bell noise? Is that evidence of portals opening and opening line of communication, and then they somehow just put that down on and
Well,
fuck off?
yeah.
They just get fucked off.
You get fucked off. Bell noise.
Now, this is a theory and a question all rolled into one.
Oh.
Does the government know the truth about crop circles and are keeping it a secret?
Maybe.
The media's refusal to cover them lately as anything more than a prank, and the intense debunking of them, intense effort to debunk them, to me, or could be evidence of higher officials' fear of
Truth.
the truth. They must keep notes on the strange phenomena that happen around our planet. From UFOs to potential messages in strange crop circles.
Uh-huh.